The idea that shakes us. Imagine you hear someone say, "Money can buy everything." At first it sounds wrong. You think, what about love? What about happiness? What about respect? But then you pause. You start to wonder, maybe there is a deeper truth behind this idea. Maybe if we look carefully, money really can buy everything, but not in the way most people think. Today, let's go on a journey together to explore this idea. Not to become greedy, but to become wiser. Let's discover how money, if used the right way, can change our life completely. Chapter 1. The Power of Exchange. Money is more than just pieces of paper you carry in your wallet or numbers you see in your bank account. It is something much deeper, something far more powerful. Money is a tool of exchange. It is the silent force that connects your work, your time, and your dreams to the world around you. But it is not the power to force people to do what you want in a cruel or unfair way. It is the power to trade what you have for what you need, for what you love, and for what can help you grow. Imagine for a moment that you want to learn English better. You could try on your own, but it might take years and feel confusing and lonely. With money, you can buy books written by experts, pay for online courses designed by teachers who know exactly how to help, or even join classes where you can practice with other learners. What you buy isn't just paper, video, or time. It's guidance, structure, and encouragement. Money becomes the bridge between your desire to learn and the real tools that help you succeed. Think about travel. Many people dream of seeing the world, exploring new cultures, and meeting new people. But dreams alone don't buy plane tickets. Money does. It pays for flights, hotels, food, and experiences. Money turns a wish into a real adventure, turning an idea into a memory you can keep forever. And when you help your family, money becomes even more powerful. It becomes a way to show love and responsibility. You can buy food to keep your loved ones healthy, medicine to protect them, and safety to keep them comfortable. It's not about showing off. It's about making sure the people you care about are safe and well. The truth is simple, but often forgotten. Money itself is empty, like an empty cup. But what you pour into that cup and what you choose to do with it can change everything. If you see money only as something to collect and hide, it becomes cold and useless. But if you see money as a tool, something to trade for books, for time, for health, for knowledge, it becomes warm and alive. It becomes the power to shape your life. When you use money wisely, you don't become its slave. You become its master. You guide it toward what matters most to you: learning, family, freedom, and growth. And in that way, yes, money can buy everything that truly matters, because it buys the tools, the time, and the chances you need to build the life you really want to live. Chapter 2. Money buys time. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I just don't have enough time"? Almost everyone has felt that way at some point. Life feels rushed and crowded. You wake up early, rush to work, spend hours on chores, and by the time the day ends, you're too tired to do anything that truly matters to you. Most people live this way not because they want to, but because they must. They have bills to pay, responsibilities to handle, and no other choice. But imagine for a moment, what if you had enough money? What would change? Money, when used wisely, becomes a way to buy back your time. It doesn't magically add more hours to the day. There are still only 24, but it can free you from spending those hours on tasks that don't help you grow, that drain your energy, or that keep you from your dreams. Instead of cleaning your home after a long day of work, you could hire someone who does it quickly and professionally. Instead of cooking every meal, you could buy healthy, ready-made food or pay someone to cook. Instead of standing in long lines or handling paperwork, you could pay someone to do it for you. These choices aren't about being lazy. They're about being smart. Time is the only thing you can never get back. Money can come and go, but every hour wasted is lost forever. By buying back those hours, you gain time to learn something new, to rest and recharge, or to spend precious moments with your family and friends. You can read books that inspire you, practice skills that open doors, or simply sit quietly to think and reflect, things that often feel impossible when life feels too busy. Many people work all their lives for money, but never learn how to let money work for them. Using money to buy time is one of the wisest ways to let it serve you. It means you control your schedule, instead of letting your schedule control you. And with more time, you can make better choices, grow as a person, and enjoy life's moments instead of rushing through them. So, in a very real sense, yes, money buys time. And time is not just minutes and hours on a clock. Time is what life is made of. When you buy back your time, you're really buying freedom, peace of mind, and the chance to live a life that feels truly yours. That is why money used in this way becomes one of the greatest gifts you can ever give to yourself. Chapter 3. Money buys health. We often hear the saying, health is wealth. And it's true. Without good health, even the richest person in the world can feel poor. But there is another side of the truth that many people forget. Wealth can also protect your health. Money, when used wisely, becomes a powerful shield that keeps sickness away and helps you live a longer, stronger, and happier life. Think about food, for example. Healthy, fresh food often costs more than fast food or packaged snacks. People with limited money may be forced to buy cheap food that is full of sugar, oil, and chemicals. Over time, these choices harm the body, leading to problems like obesity, diabetes, or heart disease. But if you have enough money, you can choose fresh vegetables, fruits, clean meat, and organic products. You can buy quality rather than quantity, and that simple choice protects your body every single day. Now consider healthcare itself. When you have money, you don't have to wait for hours in crowded public hospitals. You can choose a skilled doctor, get tests done quickly, and start treatment sooner. If a health problem appears, catching it early can make all the difference. Money also gives you access to specialists, modern medicine, and better hospitals. Options that often mean better outcomes and faster recovery. Health is not only about the body, but also about the mind. Stress, anxiety, and depression are real problems, and they don't care how much money you have. But again, money can help. You can pay for therapy, join meditation or yoga classes, or even take a peaceful vacation to rest your mind. These things don't magically remove life's difficulties, but they help you handle them better, keeping your mind and emotions balanced. Of course, having money doesn't mean you'll never get sick. Illness, accidents, and aging are part of life. But money increases your chances to prevent illness, detect it early, and get the best care if it comes. In this way, money becomes a silent partner that supports you through life's battles, often without you even noticing. So, yes, money truly buys health, not directly, but through the choices it gives you. And health isn't just another thing on the list, it is the foundation of everything else. With good health, you can work, learn, love, and enjoy every day. Without it, even the most beautiful dreams feel far away. That is why building wealth wisely is not about greed. It's about protecting the most precious treasure you have, your own life and well-being. Chapter 4. Money buys education. Education is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself because it changes everything about your life. It shapes the way you see the world, helps you understand yourself and others, and opens doors that were once locked. It builds your confidence, makes you more creative, and gives you the power to choose a different path when you feel stuck. And while passion, discipline, and curiosity are the heart of education, the truth is that money plays an important role too. Think about what education really means. It's not just sitting in a classroom. It's the chance to learn from those who know more than you, to explore new ideas, and to develop skills that can transform your life. Money can buy books that share the wisdom of great thinkers and successful people. It can pay for online courses or university degrees that teach you specialized knowledge. If you want to learn English, for example, money can pay for a qualified teacher who can correct your mistakes, explain difficult grammar, and give you the confidence to speak without fear. But money's power in education goes even further. Many people dream of studying something they love, but daily life makes it impossible. Bills must be paid, and families must be supported. So they end up working 2 or 3 jobs just to survive. With enough money, you can buy something precious, the time to study. Instead of rushing from job to job, you can focus on learning and truly master your subject. That time becomes the difference between only dreaming about change and actually making it happen. Of course, it's true that many resources today are free. You can watch educational videos, download ebooks, and read articles without paying anything. But quality education, personal coaching, professional training, or advanced study programs often costs money. And in most cases, the investment is worth it. The knowledge you gain can lead to better jobs, new businesses, or creative projects that bring both purpose and income. In the end, money doesn't guarantee you'll learn. You still need discipline and curiosity, but it removes many barriers that stand in your way. It buys access to teachers, tools, and time that many people can only wish for. Money buys education, and education buys a better, freer, and more meaningful future. And that is why investing in your mind is one of the best things you can ever do with the money you earn. Chapter 5. Money buys experiences. Close your eyes for a moment and think back to the happiest moments of your life. What do you see? Maybe it's the first time you saw the sea stretching out to the horizon, the sound of waves, and the smell of salt in the air. Maybe it's a simple dinner in a small restaurant with someone you care about, laughing over something silly that you can barely remember now. Maybe it's the excitement of going to a concert, standing shoulder to shoulder with strangers, feeling the beat of the music in your chest. Or maybe it's the memory of learning something new, joining a painting class, trying a new sport, or traveling to a city you had only seen in pictures before. These moments don't appear out of nowhere. Behind each of them, there is often something very practical: money. It doesn't matter whether it's a big, expensive trip or a simple afternoon spent in a quiet cafe. Money plays a part in making it happen. It pays for the bus ticket to the beach, the meal in the restaurant, the entrance to the museum, the camera you use to capture memories, or the gift you buy to bring a smile to someone's face. Money turns plans into reality and ideas into experiences that live on in your heart. Some people believe that spending money on things is wasteful and that we should only save for the future. But experiences are different from objects. Objects can break, fade, or become old. But memories of moments that touched your heart stay alive inside you, growing richer each time you remember them. A holiday you took years ago can still make you smile today. The skill you learned in a class can still bring you joy and confidence. And a small act of kindness you gave to someone else can still warm your heart. It's true that you can have beautiful moments that cost nothing at all. A walk under the stars, a deep conversation with a friend. But many experiences, especially those that broaden your mind and take you out of your daily life, require money. And these moments do more than make you happy for a day. They shape who you are. They teach you about the world, help you discover what excites you, and create stories you can share for the rest of your life. So yes, money can buy experiences, and sometimes those experiences are worth far more than anything you could keep on a shelf or in your pocket. They become part of you, helping you grow, laugh, and love more deeply. And in the end, those moments may be the richest treasure you will ever own. Chapter 6. Money Buys Choices. One of the greatest and most underestimated gifts that money brings into our lives is choice. At first glance, this may not sound as exciting as a new car, a beautiful home, or a holiday in a faraway country. But if you look deeper, you will see that choice itself is the root of real freedom and happiness. It is choice that allows you to shape your own life instead of simply following the path that life forces upon you. And money, used wisely, makes that choice possible. Imagine working at a job you dislike, where every morning feels heavy and every evening ends with exhaustion rather than satisfaction. Without money saved or other sources of income, you may feel trapped. You must stay, not because you want to, but because you have no other choice. Now imagine that you have built some savings or created another source of income. Suddenly, you don't have to stay in that place forever. You can choose to leave, look for work that excites you, or even start your own small business. It doesn't mean you'll never work hard again, but now you work because you choose to, not because you are forced to. Money also gives you the choice of where and how you live. If you fall in love with a different city, a place by the sea, or a quiet town in the mountains, money can turn that dream into reality. Instead of always saying, maybe one day, you can say, I'm ready. If you want to help your family, support a friend, or donate to a cause you care about, money makes it possible to give freely, without worrying about whether you will have enough left for yourself. It's true that money alone doesn't bring automatic happiness, but the freedom that comes with money often does. Freedom to say yes when your heart says yes, and no when your heart says no. Freedom to design your day, your work, and your surroundings to match your values and dreams. Without money, life feels like a narrow road built by someone else. With money, you can take side roads, explore new paths, and even build your own road where none existed before. This is why people often say, money can't buy happiness directly. And they're right. Happiness isn't something you buy in a shop. But money can buy choices, and choice brings freedom. And freedom is the ground where true happiness grows. In this way, money doesn't just buy things. It buys the power to decide, and that power can change everything. Chapter 7. Money Buys Respect. Indirectly. Many people say, you can't buy respect. And on the surface, this sounds true. Respect is something earned through actions, character, and the way you treat others. It isn't something that appears simply because you have money in your bank account. But if we look deeper, we find that money plays an important role in how respect is built and how it is seen by others. Money itself doesn't buy respect directly, but what you do with money can create respect that lasts. Imagine someone who uses their money to build a business that creates jobs in their community. That business might provide work for many people, helping families earn a living and grow. The respect that person receives is not for the money itself, but for the positive impact they make. Similarly, if you use money to start a school or a charity, you help others in real, lasting ways. People see your efforts to improve the world around you, and respect grows naturally from that. Respect also comes from how you care for your family and friends. Money can help you support your loved ones in difficult times. It can pay for education, healthcare, or even small gifts that show you care. These actions build respect for your character. People respect those who are generous, responsible, and kind. Money gives you the tools to be this person, but it is your heart and choices that earn respect. Money may open doors and create opportunities, but it is your values and how you use those opportunities that build respect. If you are selfish or cruel, no amount of money can protect your reputation. But if you use money to help, to create, and to support, respect follows naturally. In this way, money buys respect. Not because it forces others to admire you, but because it helps you become someone worthy of admiration. It gives you a chance to leave a positive mark on the world and on the people around you. So, yes, money can buy respect indirectly. It helps you become the person who earns respect, and that is one of the most valuable things money can do for you in life. Chapter 8. Money buys security. Fear of the unknown is one of the greatest enemies of peace in our minds. We worry about what might happen tomorrow, next month, or next year. What if the car suddenly stops working? What if we or someone we love gets sick? What if the economy crashes and jobs disappear? These fears can fill our thoughts with stress and anxiety, making it hard to enjoy life today. While money cannot stop these problems from happening, it can prepare us to face them with strength and calm. Money creates security. Security means having a safety net, a cushion that softens life's unexpected blows. For example, an emergency fund in the bank can bring peace when the car breaks down or the roof starts leaking. Without money saved, these problems become emergencies that cause panic. But with money, you can solve them quietly, without fear or rushing. Insurance is another way money buys security. Health insurance, car insurance, or home insurance are tools that protect you from large, unexpected expenses. When illness or accidents happen, insurance pays for treatment or repairs, so you don't have to carry the full burden alone. This protection brings peace of mind because you know you will not be ruined by one bad day. Savings also bring security when the world around us changes. During times of economic trouble, like a recession or job loss, having money saved gives you time to find new work or adjust your life without falling into crisis. It is like having a soft bed to fall on when life pushes you down, a place where you can rest, recover, and plan your next step. Security does not mean nothing bad will ever happen to you. Life is full of surprises, some good and some difficult. But security means that when bad things do come, you will be ready to face them without fear. You won't be overwhelmed or helpless. You will have the power to protect yourself and your family. In this way, money truly buys more than things. It buys peace of mind, the quiet confidence that no matter what happens, you have prepared yourself to handle it. This peace is priceless. It allows you to live today with less worry and more courage. And that is one of the greatest gifts money can give you in life. Chapter 9. Money buys generosity. Many people believe that rich people are selfish or greedy. They imagine that money makes people care only about themselves. But this is not always true. In the hands of good people, money multiplies kindness and creates opportunities to help others in ways that were never possible before. Money is a tool that can turn your love and care from feelings in your heart into real, powerful action that changes lives. Think about what generosity really means. It is not just about giving money. It is about giving hope, comfort, and support to someone in need. With money, you can help a friend who is struggling to pay their bills. You can donate to a cause that fights poverty or protects the environment. You can build a school in a community where children do not have a place to learn. You can feed hungry people who might otherwise go to bed without dinner. These acts of kindness are more than just charity. They are investments in a better world. Your feelings of love, kindness, and compassion come from your heart. But money is the tool that allows you to show those feelings in a practical way. Without money, your intentions may stay as wishes or words. But with money, your care becomes action. You can support causes, create opportunities for others, and make a real difference in people's lives. Generosity does not only help those who receive, it also helps the giver. When you give freely, you feel joy and satisfaction that no object or achievement can replace. Helping others brings meaning to your life. It connects you to your community and reminds you that you are part of something bigger than yourself. The happiness that comes from generosity is deep and lasting. In this way, money buys more than material things. It buys the power to give, and giving often brings more joy than receiving. It creates a cycle where kindness grows and spreads, touching lives in ways you might never see but always feel. So if you want to live a life full of meaning and joy, remember that money can be your friend, helping you multiply your kindness and make the world a better place. Chapter 10. Money buys a better you. Money, when used wisely, becomes much more than just a way to buy things. It becomes a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. It can open doors to knowledge, experiences, and support that help you become a better version of yourself, a wiser, stronger, and more creative person who is ready to face life's challenges and opportunities with confidence. One of the first ways money can help you grow is by giving you access to books, courses, and training. Books are like windows into the minds of great thinkers, successful people, and different cultures. They teach you new ideas and inspire you to think differently. Courses and classes can teach you skills that open new doors in your career or personal life. Whether it's learning English, mastering technology, or developing leadership abilities, money buys access to knowledge that can change your future. But growth is not only about skills. It is also about healing and understanding yourself. Sometimes, the past holds us back through pain, fear, or old habits. Money can buy therapy or counseling to help you face these issues and heal. It can buy mentors, people who have walked the path before you and can guide you with their wisdom. It can also buy coaches who push you forward, hold you accountable, and help you reach goals you never thought possible. Travel is another way money helps you grow. Seeing new cultures, meeting different people, and experiencing unfamiliar places stretch your mind and heart. These experiences challenge your assumptions and open your eyes to new ways of living and thinking. They build creativity and understanding that stay with you for life. It's important to remember that money itself doesn't change who you are inside. It cannot create wisdom, kindness, or courage on its own. But money gives you the tools and the space to develop these qualities. It buys opportunities for learning, healing, and discovery that may be hard to find without resources. So yes, in this sense, money can buy a better you. Not by changing your heart or soul, but by giving you the chance to grow, heal, and expand your abilities. When used with care and purpose, money becomes a partner in your journey to become the best version of yourself. Chapter 11. But remember the truth. All the chapters we've explored show just how powerful money can be. It can buy time, health, education, experiences, security, and even a better version of yourself. But before you rush to chase money, it's important to stop and remember a simple truth. Money is a tool, not the goal. Many people spend their whole lives running after money just to show off or to feel important. They believe that having more will automatically make them happier or more respected. But this kind of thinking leads to emptiness. When you chase money only to impress others or to fill a hole inside, no amount of money is ever enough. You feel restless, lonely, or stressed because true happiness never comes from things alone. Money becomes a trap when it controls you instead of serving you. When your self-worth depends on your bank balance, you lose the freedom that money can bring. You begin to measure your life by numbers, not by moments, growth, or love. This is the path many fall into without realizing it. But there is another way. If you see money as a tool, a means to build, to help, to learn, and to grow, then money becomes your servant. not your master. When you use money to invest in your health, your education, your family, and your dreams, it creates real wealth. This wealth is not just about what you own, but about how peaceful, loved, and fulfilled you feel inside. True wealth is a quiet kind of richness that comes from having enough to meet your needs and the ability to give to others. It is the freedom to choose your path, the courage to follow your dreams, and the wisdom to live with purpose. Money can buy these things, but only when you understand what everything really means. So, remember, money can buy everything that matters, but only if you know the true value behind it. Use money wisely, use it with heart, and let it help you build a life full of peace, love, and meaning. When you do this, money will never leave you empty. Instead, it will open doors to the richest kind of life possible, the life you were meant to live. Chapter 12. How to attract money. Now that you understand money as a friend and a powerful tool, you may wonder, how do I bring more money into my life? How do I attract money in a way that is healthy and lasting? The answer begins with respect. Respect for money itself and respect for the value you can create in the world. First, learn valuable skills. Money follows value. The more you can offer, whether it's a skill, a service, or a product, the more money you can attract. This means investing time and effort in yourself. Whether you learn English, develop a trade, or gain experience in a field you love, these skills become your currency. People pay for solutions, not promises. The better you become at solving problems, the more money will naturally follow. Second, manage what you have carefully. Attracting money is not only about earning more, it is also about saving and spending wisely. Saving money gives you security and a foundation to build on. Investing it carefully means making your money work for you, growing over time. Spending wisely means avoiding waste and focusing on things that bring real value or happiness. Managing your money well creates trust between you and money, showing that you respect it enough to use it responsibly. Third, keep learning. The world changes quickly. New technologies, ideas, and ways of doing business appear every day. If you want money to come to you, you must stay ready. Learning keeps your skills fresh and your mind open. It helps you spot new opportunities and avoid risks. Knowledge is a magnet that attracts success and money alike. Finally, give generously. It may sound surprising, but giving is one of the strongest ways to attract money. Generosity creates connections with others and builds goodwill. When you help people, support causes, or share what you have, you open doors to new opportunities. Giving sends a message to the universe that you have enough and trust that more will come. This attitude of abundance is key to attracting lasting wealth. When you respect money and treat it as a partner, money respects you back. It will come to you not as a quick fix or a lucky chance, but as a steady, growing force that supports your dreams and goals. Attracting money is about creating value, managing wisely, learning continuously, and giving freely. When you do these things, money will not just come, it will stay, helping you build the life you deserve. Chapter 13. Your journey begins. At the very beginning, when you heard the words, "Money can buy everything," you might have thought they sounded wrong or even unfair. Maybe you felt that money cannot buy what truly matters, like happiness, love, or respect. And in many ways, you were right. Money alone cannot buy feelings or true connection. But now, after walking through this journey together, you may see that the truth is more complex and powerful. Whether money can buy everything depends on how you use it. Money can buy many things that touch the heart and the soul. It can buy time, the most precious gift, so you can rest, learn, or be with those you love. It can buy health, which is the foundation of all your dreams and joys. It can buy choices, giving you the freedom to shape your life and follow your own path. It can help you earn respect, not just for the money itself, but for the good you create with it. Money also buys peace of mind through security, allowing you to face life's challenges without constant fear. It buys education, opening doors to new worlds and skills that help you grow. It buys experiences, memories that stay alive inside you long after the money is spent. And money enables generosity, the beautiful act of giving that connects us and fills life with meaning. But most importantly, money can help you help others. It can support your family, build communities, and create opportunities for people who need it most. And it can help you become the best version of yourself, wiser, stronger, and more creative, by giving you access to the tools and support for personal growth. So yes, money can buy everything, but the most important things money can buy are not outside of you. Everything truly worth buying lives inside your heart, your mind, and your spirit. The tool, money, is outside. The purpose, your values, your dreams, your love, is inside. Your journey begins now with a new understanding. Money is not the master, but the servant, a powerful tool in your hands. Use it with care and wisdom, and it will help you build a life full of meaning, freedom, and joy. The choice is yours. The path is yours. And with this knowledge, your future is ready to be shaped by the power of money, and, more importantly, by the power inside you. Chapter 14. Money Buys Hope. Imagine waking up every morning with nothing. No savings, no safety net, and no clear chance to change your life. It feels like being trapped in a prison of worry and despair. Your dreams still live inside you, but they seem so far away, almost impossible to reach. You may hope for better days, but without any resources, hope itself can feel weak, fragile, or even empty. Now imagine what happens when you have even a little money saved. That small amount is more than just cash in your pocket. It becomes a spark of hope. Suddenly your mind begins to shift. You start to see doors that were once closed or invisible. Maybe you can invest in a course to learn a new skill. Maybe you can start a small business that you always dreamed of. Or perhaps you can travel to a different city or country to find better work and new opportunities. That little bit of money lights a fire inside you, a belief that change is possible. Hope is a powerful force. It gives you the strength to keep going when life feels hard. It fuels your efforts and encourages you to take steps, even small ones, toward a better future. With hope, setbacks don't stop you. They become lessons. With hope, challenges become opportunities. As you work hard and keep building your money, your hope grows stronger. Each new achievement is proof that you can change your life. Money and hope create a cycle. Money builds hope, and hope inspires you to build more money. Together, they become the foundation for a better life. So yes, in a very real and powerful way, money buys hope. It buys the chance to believe in yourself again. And hope, more than anything, keeps you alive inside. It is the light that guides you through the darkest times, the fuel that powers your dreams, and the reason you get up every morning ready to try again. This is why money is more than just a tool for buying things. It is a key that can unlock the door to your future. A future full of possibilities and new beginnings. Hope is priceless, and money can buy that spark, helping you find your way when the path seems lost. Chapter 15. Money buys your legacy. In the end, every person leaves something behind. It is a natural part of life, a passing of the torch from one generation to the next. Some people leave debts, mistakes, or regrets that weigh heavily on those who come after them. But others leave a legacy, a lasting impression of kindness, success, and generosity. A legacy is more than just memories. It is the tangible proof of a life well lived, something that continues to grow and help others long after you are gone. Money, when used with wisdom and love, becomes a powerful tool to create this legacy. It allows you to build something that lasts, not just for yourself, but for your family, your community, and even the world. With money, you can build schools where children learn and grow. You can create libraries full of knowledge. You can support small businesses that provide jobs and stability for families across generations. Legacy is about more than material wealth. It is about values passed down, lessons taught, and opportunities created. Money helps turn your dreams for a better world into reality. It gives you the chance to shape the future in ways that honor your deepest hopes and beliefs. When you use money to lift others up, you send ripples through time that touch lives you may never meet, but that will carry your love forward. For your children and grandchildren, money can give a better start, a chance to pursue education, health, and opportunities that may have been out of reach before. It can protect them from hardships and open doors to their own dreams. This is the kind of legacy that brings pride and peace of mind, knowing that you have not only lived well but have prepared the next generation to live even better. So yes, money buys your legacy, not because it can buy love itself. Love is something only the heart can give, but because it helps you show love in lasting ways. It gives you the power to build, to care, and to make a difference that stands the test of time. Your legacy is the story you leave behind, and money, used with purpose, can write that story in bold, unforgettable letters. Ending. The true meaning of money can buy everything. Now, after walking through each chapter together, you can see why money can buy everything is not really about greed or showing off. It's about seeing money as a powerful tool, a tool that can shape your life, protect your loved ones, and help you become the person you truly want to be. Money can buy time to rest and create. Money can buy education to open new doors. Money can buy health to keep you strong and hope to keep you moving forward. It can buy choices that make life worth living and experiences that fill your heart. It can even buy your legacy so that your love, hard work, and values stay alive long after you are gone. But remember this final truth. Money only buys these things when you use it wisely. If you use money only to impress others, it becomes a prison. But if you use it to grow, to love, to give, and to build, then yes, money truly can buy everything that matters most in life. So go forward, not as a person ruled by money, but as a person who rules money. Respect it, grow it, and spend it on things that make your life and the world better. Then you will discover the real secret. Money doesn't just buy things. It buys power to turn your deepest dreams into reality. That is the true power behind these words. Money can buy everything when you know what everything really means.